Let's take our discussion of expressions and grouping symbols like parentheses to another level. We're going to add another grouping symbol, which is a bracket. Parentheses, of course, looks like this. A bracket goes outside of parentheses, and basically it's kind of like a squared off parenthesis. So when you see expressions that have two grouping symbols like this, parentheses inside the brackets, you still do the parentheses first, and then you do whatever is in the brackets, and then you move outside the brackets to complete the problem. So I want us to look at a couple of problems to explain how this works. The first problem is this. Let's consider two kids, Mary and David, and they each get an allowance. Now, Mary gets $8 a week, and David only gets $5 a week. That's what we're starting off with. We know that they get this amount of money every week. Now, here's something else. Every week, they each spend $2 on lunch. Every week, they spend $2 on lunch. So that means that every week, Mary has $8, and then she spends $2. That means that at the end of the week, she has $8 minus 2. Let's put that in parentheses. And David has $5, and every week he spends 2, and we're going to put that in parentheses also. Write a numerical expression to show how many weeks it will take them together to save enough money to buy a video game for $45. So we have another piece of the puzzle now. They are saving their money together. This is how much Mary has left at the end of the week. This is how much David has left at the end of the week to save. So if they're going to put their money that they've saved together, well, then wouldn't we need to add those numbers? And then if we're going to use this to divide up the amount of money they need to save, we need to put brackets around that. And the amount of money that we're dividing is 45. So basically, we want to find out how long does it take for Mary and David together to save up enough money to buy a $45 video game. Now we can work the expression. We can simplify the expression. We're going to do parentheses first. So let's simplify. 8 minus 2 is 6. There's still a plus there. 5 minus 2 is 3. And there are still brackets here. And we still have a 45 divided by. Now it's the sum of 6 and 3. So what is 6 and 3? Well, let's find out. We have 45 divided by whatever that is. It's 9. Now, once we've simplified all of this, the bracket can go away. We don't need it anymore. It's simplified. 45 divided by 9 is 5. That means that it takes them 5 weeks to save up enough money to buy that $45 video game. That's not too hard. Now, let's try one more. This time, we have John and his sister Tina. They also get an allowance, and they're also trying to save some money. So, John gets $6 a week. Tina gets $7 a week. She must be an older sister. All right, now, John gets $6 for his weekly allowance and spends 4 of it. His sister Tina gets $7 for her weekly allowance and spends 3 of it. Their mother's birthday is in 4 weeks. If they save the same amount each week, how much money can they save together in that time to buy her a present? So we have the total amount of money that John saves and the total amount of money that Tina saves times 4 weeks. So first thing we need to do is find out how much does John save. Well, John saves $6 minus 4 because that's how much he spent. Tina saves $7 minus 3 because that's how much she spent. And add that together and multiply it times 4. And that's how we'll figure out how much they can save in 4 weeks. So let's work it out. We're going to simplify our parentheses first. 6 minus 4 is 2. plus 7 minus 3 is 4. And we draw our brackets back around. So now we have 4 times 2 plus 4. Let's simplify this part. 2 plus 4 is 6, so we now have 4 times 6. 4 times 6 is 24. So that means that they can save $24 in 4 weeks. Now let's take it a step further. In the same situation, they're trying to save money for their mother, but what if John doesn't save any? What if John doesn't save any money at all? How would that change the expression? Well, basically we would mark that part out. Now we have a new expression, which is this. The new expression will be 4 times only the amount that Tina saves, 7 minus 3, which would be 4 times 4, which would be 16. So if Tina is the only one saving any money, then she's going to save $16 in 4 weeks. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to work out 4 practice problems in your book. I'm going to post them in the block with this video, and it'll be numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. And on number 4, you have an expression there with numbers and operation signs. There are no grouping symbols. You need to insert grouping symbols in 2 different ways so that you can get 2 different answers. Remember, what grouping symbols do is you operate those things first. So rewrite the expression 2 different ways with the parentheses and brackets so that you get a value less than 10 and a value greater than 50. That's going to be a challenge for you, but we'll see how many of you come up with a good answer. And we'll do some more practice on this in class.